We are working to learn more about the possible link between the disappearance of Crystal Rogers and the unsolved murder of her father, Tommy Ballard. Prosecutors broke that news as Brooks Houck appeared in court for the first time Thursday remotely. He's charged with murder and tampering with physical evidence in Crystal Rogers' death. WHAS11's Shay McAllister and chief photojournalist Philip Merle break down those new details.
In front of a packed courtroom, another shocker in the small-town murder mystery that just keeps twisting and turning. For the first time, we hear who investigators believe killed Tommy Ballard. Special prosecutor Shane Young saying they are currently testing a gun that belonged to Nick Houck.
We are waiting for testing to come back on the firearm we believe was used to murder Tommy Ballard, a firearm that we purchased from Nicholas Houck, who was using a fake name when he sold the rifle.
The prosecutor going into detail about why he believes it will be a match.
We know it's the same caliber. There's 5 criteria that they're looking at, and so far it's matched 4 of the 5 criteria.
In the front row of the courtroom, the Ballard family looked stunned, Sherry's eyes filling with tears. It was a moment this family has been waiting for.
That feel real good. We thought it all along, but after prosecuting Shane made that statement, we feel a whole lot better, and I think it won't be too long.
He thinks Nick Houck could be the next arrest, but he and Brooks weren't the only ones from the Houck family mentioned in the courtroom. Prosecutor Shane Young accused the family of violating Kentucky law by secretly recording grand jury proceedings.
I've been practicing here, Your Honor, for 25 years in this state, and I've yet, ever, heard of anyone recording a grand jury.
He alleged the family was trying to get their story straight, trying to solidify a lie. And as the courtroom emptied, we had some questions for Rosemary Houck, Brooks' mom.
Rosemary, the special prosecutor accused you of violating Kentucky law today. What do you have to say about that?
Your son's involved in the deaths of...
Did your son Nick kill Tommy Ballard?
Rogers? Anything you'd like to say?
Did your son kill Tommy Ballard, Miss Houck? Is there anything you'd like to say?
She didn't stop to provide any answers about her son Nick and the new accusations that he killed Tommy Ballard. But Tommy's dad had these final words.
I'm hoping he'll be the next one arrested.
Well, the next time we hear this case, we'll be here in Nelson County. The next court date is a preliminary hearing or pretrial hearing. It's been set for February. We do expect for that to change. The defense has already said they do not think Brooks Houck can have a fair trial here in his hometown. In Nelson County, I'm Shay McAllister on your side.
And right now, the judge is reviewing a request from Brooks Houck's attorney, arguing that $10 million bond is oppressive. He requested it be dropped down to $500,000. Prosecutors say no, that $10 million bond is fair, adding Houck's assets are worth $10 million, if not more. Now, that decision could come as early as today. To get that update as soon as we get it, download the WHAS11 News app. You can also visit WHAS11.com. More local news here. The LMPD is investigating a deadly shooting in the St. Denis neighborhood. Police say it happened before 7 last night on Kaufman Lane, just off of Cane Run Road. Police found a man who'd been fatally shot there. As of now, police believe they have all parties accounted for in this shooting. Also this morning, we've got some new details in the shooting that left 2 people dead and 4 others injured outside Southern Restaurant in downtown Louisville. 38-year-old Arthur Simpson is charged with 2 counts of murder and 4 counts of assault. In court documents, he claimed he was working security for the club back in August when the shooting happened. In a taped statement, Simpson admitted to police that he was the shooter. They say he even turned in the gun used in the shooting. In court yesterday, Simpson's attorney argued he was acting in self-defense.
We know that Mr. Bethel had a gun on him, so we know that there are other individuals who were involved in this, which shows that he was justified in utilizing deadly force.
There is no evidence that anyone else other than the defendant fired a weapon in connection with these deaths. There is no evidence that Terrence Bethel pulled a firearm.
Now, the judge ultimately ruled against the defense attorney there and sent the case to a grand jury. The EPA is going to start removing dangerous chemicals and explosives from the home in Highview by the middle of the month. The city originally said it would burn down the house, but scratched that plan. Instead, it will tear the house down with an excavator. There was a second public meeting last night at Highview Baptist Church about the house, and the EPA said preparations to carefully dismantle it will start Monday. The actual removal process will start on the 16th of this month. Crews will remove the walls and roof first, followed by the contents inside. The EPA on-site coordinator, whose name is Chuck Berry, says the materials will then be processed in a steel tank buried in the backyard before they're safe to ship off to a landfill.
It's not just small bottles, it's pressure cookers, it's crock pots, it's refilled pill bottles, it's refilled soap containers, it's sample jars, it's everything.
The EPA said it will be adding crews and warn people in the neighborhood they'll start hearing loud noises in the next couple of weeks. Attorneys for homeowner and former chemist Mark Hibble are trying to block the destruction of the house, saying it'll destroy materials that may be used in his defense. He's charged with burglary and wanton endangerment for the explosives in his house and for squatting in the house next door. And as the demolition gets underway, Louisville EMS officials say the Metro government has purchased an alert system, much like the ones tested out nationally on Wednesday. If residents in the area are at immediate risk of harm, they can be notified promptly.